Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at an unexpected turn. This is a task in the East Beskids region to unlock the Decin S-3T. For this task we're going to be using the Step 7249 Albatross, and if you have any questions about my vehicle loadout, you'll find that in the description below. Now there are no requirements or prerequisites to unlock this one. All you have to do is go into free roam and drive to this location and start the task. So where are we at? Let me show you and where we're at. So we're right over here in the mountains, which is directly to the west of the field operations base. The route I marked here is the route we're going to be taking the truck, and you can use this same route to get over to this location. So what we're going to be doing is heading up here. Here's the truck. We're going to go get the truck turned around, get it flipped over, and then we're going to follow this route all the way back to the outpost to complete the task. So that being said, let's get started, and I will show you how it's done. So the first thing we're going to do is climb up these rocks here. So we got to get up to the vehicle, which is currently upside down. We're going to go ahead and get right on over these rocks and go ahead and use the winch and grab onto this truck here. That worked out perfect. Okay, so you may have issues with collisions there. As soon as I grabbed the winch, it kind of launched in the air, but it landed on all its wheels, which is the important part. So we're just going to go ahead and back right on up to the truck. Go ahead and attach the winch to it. There we go, okay. All we gotta do now is just pull this thing up and over the rocks to nudge it free. And now we're on our way. There we go. Over these rocks. Yeah, one thing I noticed with my playtesting with this task is the Decin does not have a very large amount of fuel in it. So this is not one that you'll be able to run the truck the whole time. But as long as you're using a heavy and strong truck, like the Albatross or the Thatcher Force, or anything like that, you should be able to pull this with no problem. Definitely the hardest part about this task is just getting it rescued. And stuck on the rock right now. There we go. Get you over that. Yeah, just getting it off this mountain is the hardest part. There's just so many rocks, trees, and roots in the ground to get kind of hung up on. There we go. Up here we can use kind of the grass just a little bit here. And then from here we're going to head all the way down to the water. And that was the hardest part. That was the hardest part of this rescue. It is smooth sailing from here. So I like to use the right side here of this river crossing. You can see it's not super deep here. And all we're doing is just kind of island hopping. got one last little spot to cross here. You can see the shadow spot right here. We're going to head across that. Let's pull the truck closer. And then we're going to head up to the hill right through these trees here. Stuck on that rock there. There we go. Definitely a treacherous climb, but it's not too terrible. Anyway, once we get to the top of the hill, we're going to head to the left here. And we're just going to keep climbing the hill. Right up ahead here is going to be a path in the woods we'll be able to use. Fire that engine up a little bit. There we go. Alright, yeah, and right here we're just going to follow this path right through the swampy area. A couple of rocks, some mud, nothing too terrible to worry about going through here. Right over here is going to be the end of the swamp. Got right on through here. This spot you got to be kind of careful. There is a kind of a narrow spot to squeeze through to avoid the heavy embankments on the sides there. Right here, it looks like there's no path, but you can get right in between these big trees here. Right over here, we're going to go around these trees. And up and over these rocks here. And just up ahead, we're going to cross through the snow. And then from here, we're going to head to the right and go up and over these rocks. And we want to go right up this hill on the right here. then from here, we're going to head down through the snow and right ahead through that gap in the rocks just up ahead. Yeah, sometimes the truck likes to get hung up on rocks. It has kind of a low frame, which does make it a little challenging, which is why you'll see me, I did it right there, and I've done it a few times already, and sorry for not mentioning what I was doing before, but I was releasing the winch, getting a little bit of momentum like this, and then grabbing onto it and just giving it a nice big tug. And that sort of helps force it over some of those gaps there. I'm going to go ahead and just pull it closer here through the snow. There we go. Because it can just get hung up on some of those rock ledges pretty easily. Right through here is going to be another little rock gap we're going to cross. Go up and over the rock here. And then through the snow. And there's our outpost right up ahead here, so we're just going to make our way right on over to it. From here, it's pretty much a straight line over to the outpost. Throw some fuel in the truck. Fuel tank's running low. And right over here we can head right on down into the outpost. And right over here to turn in the truck. So there you go, that is going to complete an unexpected turn task and reward you with the all-new Decin S-3T. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and until next time, I'll see you in the wilds. Bye-bye!